What up, everyone? So, we've got Comic Block here. A box that I'm really hoping gets good, because this is really a theme for me. I really like the comic book theme, but not just comic books. I just like the theme of comic book characters. Probably one of my favorite themes. And no company has really done a good job at it to date. There was superherostuff.com, there's been this one, there's been some other ones, and no one's really done a good job at this theme consistently. This company included. Last month was not too great. Nobody was impressed with it, and it wasn't bad or anything. It's not like they had bad items, it just definitely wasn't good either. It wasn't really worth it. A lot of things are very generic in there, and that kind of seems like what this company's been doing a lot lately. They've been putting effort still into their like nerd block and arcade block kinda, but ones like sci-fi and this one kind of go to the wayside. They haven't been putting a lot of effort in it. This also seems very light, so I really hope that changes, because honestly, if they do good, this is probably going to be my favorite one, because I like this theme the most. So, let's take a look at this box and see what we got. Hopefully it is better than last month. Alright, so it looks like we got a shirt. So let's take a look at what we got. So it looks like a classic Captain America shirt. So in the background, the tag, in the background you can see it has some like old school comic designs. It's got the red, white, and blue, and it says Captain America. So this is cool. I don't know when this video is being posted, but I'm recording this on Wednesday night, so tomorrow is the Civil War movie premiere. So this is really cool. I already have a shirt to wear, but this would be cool to wear to that. But I really like this. It's good in quality. It's branded. It's from Marvel. It has a Marvel tag, but it's still the Gildan soft style, which is odd. So it's still something they printed themselves, but it's not a crossover or anything, which is cool. Also says Nerd Block in the corner, but at least it's not a big logo. But I really like it. I think that's a good theme. It fits with the comic book theme. The quality on it is decent. The print on it is very nice. So yeah, I think I'll give that like an 8 out of 10. I think most people that like comics would not necessarily like Captain America, but at least recognize him. And it seems like a cool shirt with the old comic book style. I like that very much. That'll do. Next, looks like we got a pop figure. And we got Captain America. Alright, starting to see a theme here. So I doubt this is worth really anything. This seems like a generic pop, which they've been doing. They did last month too. And you know, nothing wrong with this. It's a good figure, but it's just too generic. I really don't think companies should put pop figures in the boxes unless they're exclusive or variant or something like that, because they're just too incredibly common. They're just everywhere. There's not that much value to it, but you know, it's still a decent figure nonetheless and current to do with the current movie. There we go. Next, we got a reaction figure. It looks like we got Reverse Flash. So, I've said this a million times before, me and pretty much everyone else, not a big fan of the reaction figures. Just the overall concept of them does not appeal to me, and it doesn't really appeal to most people either. Like, they do this old school style to look like the classic Kenner figures and things like that, but it's new school brands, like the new Flash show, and it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't really fit. Like, I don't know why they're purposely downgrading the quality on figures to make them the reaction figures when they're not, when they're current shows. I got it, like, I would get it when it was like Star Wars and things like that, because they look like the original one, and there's nostalgia in there, but when it's a current show, like, why do it in the classic style? It doesn't really make sense, and it just seems like a way to cheap out, because the quality on these is so simplistic and very poor. Just much like a lot of the pop figures, they're getting better now, but they still most of the time have terrible paint jobs. And these are just too basic. They really don't have any resale market, and most of them come like a little bit damaged, as this one did. Not a real fan of the reaction figures, and I don't think most people are either. And as far as I can tell, that's not exclusive or anything. It just is a random figure, so whatever. Alright, here we got exclusive phone cases are coming. Cool. Alright. Anyway. We got a comic book, and this looks like Black Panther #1. So again, current, I think they're going with the, I guess it's not a Civil War theme, but a lot of things in here are related to that, and this doesn't look like it's exclusive or anything, but at least it's #1. That'll do. Then, looks like we got an Alien comic, Alien Defiance. So this is an exclusive, or at least the cover is. So I'm a fan of Aliens. They're cool. I like that. Seems like a cool comic. And it is sealed. It's bagged and boarded. Very thin cardboard, but you know, whatever. But at least it's exclusive, so that works. And yeah, that was all the items in the box. This looks like, okay, we got a, I guess you could call it a gift card. This is $30 off HelloFresh. So I guess that's an item, but it's more of a coupon than anything else. But that's the last item in the box. So again, not super impressed with it. Seems like things are very generic here, but I'll take a short little break, and then I'll come back, talk about some value, and give this a rating. See you soon. Alright, we are back. Let's talk about these items. First, the shirt. Like I was saying, 8 out of 10. Very nice in quality. Got a good design. It'll get the standard $12 to $15 value. Then, the pop figure. No surprise, pretty common. Not hard at all to get. You can find it online. Free shipping, $9 to $10. So, $9 or $10 on that. Then, the reaction figure. This actually was going for more than I thought. I don't know if it's particularly rare at all, but reaction figures usually go for 8 or 9. This was actually going for about 12. So, a little more than I thought, so slightly rarer, but still, it's just a reaction figure, so hopefully you wouldn't have too much trouble selling it since it goes for a little bit more, but around $12. Then, the Black Panther comic. Nothing really special or rare about it. Pretty common comic price, $6 or $7, which is a little more than it costs. It costs $5. It goes for like 6 or 7, but you know, that's pretty average. Then our exclusive comic, one of the few exclusive things in here. This actually goes for a decent amount. This will go for like 15 to 20. I'm not sure how many people would be seeking this issue out specifically, but from what the card said, this is actually an exclusive issue. Yeah, so that's kind of cool, but this is kind of really the only special thing in the box. Everything else is just pretty generic. That was all the items in here. Unfortunately, I'm not going to count this card because it's just a coupon code. It's for $35, but it's only $35 off a box if you're getting that box. So I'm sure this is some promotion they're doing, partnering with this company. It's a food box. They send you recipes and ingredients. That's fine and all, but I would have a hard time giving that any value, considering it only has value if you purchase something, so I usually don't give coupons any value. But if you want to value that, go ahead and throw that in there. But anyway, that brings our value on the low end of 54, on the high end of 64. So still, you're getting decent value. You're getting pretty much double what you paid for, which was the same last month, but the box just really isn't that special, you know? There's just nothing that really stands out here. The only thing that was really notable was the exclusive Alien comic. And Alien's cool, but it's not that great. It's just, at the end of the day, it's just a comic book. And, you know, I gotta say, when it was just comic block with just comic books, you got a few issues that were exclusive. But now it seems like they're putting in more just common issues, and that's fine and all, but I think people would appreciate exclusive stuff more. I'm not sure why they're doing so much less of that. If they're going to put fewer comics in, put the better ones in. Put the exclusive ones in, not the common ones, because they're okay, but it's just random issues of new series, so it's just not that special. And the pop figure is common again, the reaction figure, nothing really special. The shirt was fine, nothing wrong with it, it was a cool shirt, but nothing really special about this box. So again, kind of disappointing for the second month in a row. So that being said, I'm going to give this box a 6 out of 10. And that's only because you got pretty much double your value, but I don't think you'd be able to, if you didn't like stuff, I don't think you'd be able to sell a lot of it because it's just too common. The stuff in there is too common. I don't think you'd really be able to get your money back that well. But, you know, it's still had a good mix of stuff. If you're not like a big collector and you just wanted some comic stuff, I think you'd be happy with it. There's nothing wrong with anything in the box. It's not bad items. It's just not really special either. So I can't imagine people really seeking this box out specifically. Which again is such a shame because they really do a good job with the classic nerd block, constantly getting exclusive stuff. But you know, I'm still going to hang on to it for a little while. I'm going to give them some chance to gain some momentum because, like I explained in the last video, some people are still only paying the $20 price. Some people are paying the $30 price. So I'm hoping as time goes on that it'll gain more momentum and be a little more worth it. The card said next box has 3 exclusive items and it has X-Men, Avengers, and Batman, which are all franchises I'm a huge fan of, so I'm hoping it'll get better. I'm hoping to see at least a little bit of progress each month just to show that they're trying a little bit harder. But you know, it may not, and then it may get canceled. You never know. But anyway, this has been Comic Block. 6 out of 10 in the box, 8 out of 10 in the shirt. Let me know what you guys thought. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Peace.